We are at Chiang Mai railway station and are traveling today to Lampang at 50 baht a ticket. This is a 2-hour train ride. Why Lampang, you ask? Well, to see a piece of Thailand that is less visited and maybe more authentic. We plan to visit some local temples, night markets, the clock tower, and Old Town. Next, we'll venture out of town to see the Sky Pagoda and the Chae National Park. Oh, and lastly, we'll take a horse-drawn carriage ride around Lampang. The first temple we ran across was the Chiang Rai Temple in the middle of Lampang, which we'll be seeing again in Chiang Rai.
We're off to see the Sky Pagoda today. It's been an hour and a half drive so far, so we're almost there. Entrance fee is 490 baht. Looking forward to going up there, and it's supposed to be a beautiful view, and it looks from here, it looks very nice. So we shall see you up there, Pagoda. That's where we're off to.
After purchasing your ticket for 490 baht for a foreigner, you are driven to the start of the trail, which is about a 10-minute ride. It's important to note that you need to be back at this drop-off point by 5 p.m., as this is the last ride back to the parking lot. If you arrive here early, you may be fortunate enough to see the monkeys.
Beautiful view.
As you're climbing, there are places to stop and rest with stunning views.
I think this is worth it. It's an awesome view. It's not as clear as I was hoping, but still something to see. Not sure if you can see those pagodas, but they're right there.
I walked around to get closer to the pagodas, and the views here were amazing. Inside a closed roof structure, you'll find a stash of Buddhas that you can pay homage to.
It's quite a chore to climb, no matter what age you are.
This was a cool suspension bridge with some great views. Before you catch the ride down to the parking lot, make sure to follow the path that leads to a visit of Buddha's footprint, as this is a nice tranquil spot with a shrine of Buddha statues. After the Sky Temple, I drove to the Chae National Park. Before reaching the park, there were several stalls to purchase a basket of eggs, which thankfully I did. Once at the park, I made my way to the hot springs where you can put your basket of eggs into a pool to boil them. I placed mine in the first hot spring. The temperature was 70.9 degrees Celsius, and the eggs needed to be in the hot spring for 17 minutes. While the eggs are cooking, this gives you an opportunity to walk around and check out the other pools. The eggs are lowered into the hot water using sticks. After my 17 minutes was up, I peeled an egg. As you can see, it was not cooked. I put them back in the water in a hotter pool to cook longer.
Lampang Clock Tower. This here is one of the many temples that you'll find in Lampang.
We took a stroll through the old town of Lampang. The houses were built using teak wood, as Lampang was the center of the teak wood industry. Street art can be found around the old town area. This reminded us of our travels to Georgetown, Malaysia. So make sure you walk around the streets and back alleys to see what you can find. The street art can make for some interesting photos and add some charm to the neighborhoods. Wat Ko Walyukaram is a fairly large wat that is located near the river. It has an old teak temple that was being restored and a beautiful new one that was also built out of teak with a unique roof design. We took a ride on one of the horse-drawn carriages Lampang is famous for. Unfortunately, it took us through the old town and over a couple of bridges, all places that we had already explored. Not to mention the carriage is not that big and was very uncomfortable and difficult to take pictures from, as it was not that open. Our advice, either take the carriage first before you go exploring on your own, or don't take it at all. We went to the Saturday night market that was recommended by our host. At the market, we found these little bowls filled with what is called kanom tue, which is steamed coconut pudding. Additional toppings were added before eating them. We heard about these desserts, so we knew we had to try them. They were damn delicious. Walking through the market is always a highlight of ours, as you never know what you might find. Good night from Lampang, and if you liked our video, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.